What is up, tribe? Welcome back to the channel. Now, you know that in this platform I mainly talk about hair, but every now and then I throw in a video that has nothing to do with hair. For instance, this one in which I'm going to be talking about self-care, and not the self-care where you make yourself look good, because we all know what to do to look good, which is our hair, our nails, our makeup, putting on a pretty outfit. I'm gonna be talking about the self-care that make us feel good, okay? And I'm simply gonna be sharing a few simple ideas that can help you improve your mind, your body, and hopefully your finances. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. The first thing that you can start doing right now to help your mind relax and to be more relaxed whenever you get a chance to is read a book. Yes, reading a book to me is such a relaxing activity because I get to put myself in a state of like learning, because I want to learn what these authors are saying. You have to keep in mind that they took their time to put in their knowledge in these books, so we want to soak it all up. Types of book that you can be reading are self-improvement books as well as autobiographies. Those are what I would highly recommend. In autobiography, you get to, for example, learn from what the person been through and maybe get something out of that. The second thing that you can start doing right now is writing down your goals. This is such an important thing to do because we often want to do things, but we find ourselves procrastinating most of the time. And by writing down your goals, you can keep yourself organized, and then you can go through them as you achieve them, which is a great way to see your kind of your progress and whichever goal it is that you are trying to achieve. And next thing that you can do at any time while doing any type of activity or chores, whether you're going for a walk or you're driving your way to work, is listen to a podcast. This is something that I have just recently started doing, like 3 months ago or so. I always had the podcast app on my phone, but I never really took time to go and listen, or should I say find a good podcaster, because there are so many out there that you wouldn't know which one to start with. So the ones that I prefer, those who are at the top of my list, are the On Purpose with Jay Shetty, and then I also listen to Francesca with The Law of Attraction Changed My Life. Yes, she be talking a lot of how should I say, she be talking a lot about her experience with the law of attraction and manifesting, all of that good stuff that she have. And the third podcaster that I love listening to is the Clever Girl Finance. So yeah, look for those up and give them a try if you don't know about these podcasters yet, and you will not regret, okay? You can also practice journaling, which is the art of writing out the life you want to live or the things that you want. It's actually a type of way of manifesting what you want by writing it out. You have to write it in the present tense. You can write down each day, take 5 minutes when you wake up or just before sleeping. You write down on your journal what you are feeling, what you are seeing, but everything has to be in a positive way, in a way that you wish you had, and the life that you wish you were living. So you're writing like, I Odeni am currently taking a walk on the white sandy beaches of Thailand. You know, you get what I'm saying. So this is a thing that I also started doing recently, that I discovered through one of the podcasters that I just mentioned. and it's actually a fun way of escaping the reality, you know. I just love it, and it's actually fun because I get to write, and it's actually a fun activity. So this is something that I would recommend for you doing if you like writing and reading. These are something that you should totally incorporate to your daily routines. You can start off with 5 minutes, like I said, and as times go by, you know, upgrade to 10 minutes journaling or whatever. A nice thing to do, guys, is practice gratitude. How many of us are so carried away by our daily lives that we forget to be thankful and grateful for the things that matters most, which is life itself, having a roof over our head, having a job to go to, having a car to drive to go to work. These things are so like basic, but yet now we take for granted, and we shouldn't be. So be thankful for these things, because some people are in worse situation than we are. So keep that in mind. So a way that I started being more grateful for, because I am someone who, you know, is very mindful about these things. So I am aware that, you know, that I have a good life. Like, I am living a beautiful and a happy life. So I have that to be grateful for. So in a next way that I like to do it is actually writing it down. So I write down a list of the things that I am grateful for, that I can read them over and over, you know, just to be extra aware. That is a great way to do it too. Listening to relaxing music, like who doesn't love that? Especially when you're doing your chores or your hair or daily tasks that may be taking long or whatever. Personally, I'm not a fan of the new age music. I rather go and listen to, you know, relaxing and romantic music. So that is something that you can do when you're under stress or difficult times and hardships. Listen to relaxing music is also a way to feel better and a way of taking care of yourself. The last thing that I want to add to the mind category is working on a DIY projects. It could be whatever you want. Just, there are so many ideas of DIY projects that you can do. If you like crafting, if you like arts, if you like I said, writing, or, you know, anything that you can do it yourself. I am currently working on my vision board for this year, and if you don't know what's a vision board, it's just like board that you create with the things that you wish to have in the future, that you want to attract. And yeah, so that is my current DIY project. I want to know what DIY project you are working on. If you are working on one, let me know down in the comments below. Moving on to the body category, which is the things that make your body feel good or that helps your body improve, is a very simple one, which is tracking how much water you drink. This is a fun thing to do, especially if you're someone that don't really drink a lot of water. This is something that you should maybe try doing. Start off with a bottle of water and try finishing it so that you can see how much intake you had for the day. The second thing that you can do is go for a walk or go for a swim. Some type of physical activity is a good one. A very fun one to me is taking a nap. Yes, taking a nap is such a good way to get your body back together. Sometimes we are drained by our daily activities, so whenever you get a chance, whether it's 20 or 30 minutes or an hour, try and take a nap, and you'll be feeling more calm, more relaxed, and more aware of what you have to do next. Yes, you'll be feeling more energized, I should say. And next thing that can be done in order to make your body feel good is in the morning, right after waking up, try stretching for about 5 minutes and head to the shower or to your normal morning routines, and I can guarantee you that you will be feeling better by the minute. And next thing that is also practical is practicing breathing techniques, which is the one, you know, that you do to calm yourself when you're about to blow. Yeah, well, you should try practicing those even more often. It just regulates your body and also makes you feel good. Moving on to the last category, which is the financial one. Two simple things that I want to share with you that are doable for anyone. And I am not a financial guru at all, like I said. And this is something that I just learned because it's not something that I used to do. No, 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 no. That's why I'm sharing it with you, because the sooner you know, the better it is. And that is number one, keep track of your finances. Okay, so write down every dollar you spent. Write it down, get yourself a budget planner and all of that, and write down and track your spending, because at the end of the month you can go back to this and see where were most of your spendings, and you can get to rearrange and organize yourself for your next paycheck. Number two, spending money on food. And when I say spending money on food, is eating out. Stop the eating out. You don't need it. Meal prep, that would be much better. I am saying this, but I am so guilty of this. Like every time I feel lazy or I just have a craving, I am going to go and get that craving. Like I don't care what it is, but I am going to go and get it. And it ain't good. It ain't good because it's hurting me in the pockets. So please don't be like me. Be wiser with your finances and thank me later. Now, this is the overall self-caring tips that I can share with you right now. And like I said, take notes, because those can be really helpful if you are kind of lost, you know, feeling down and all of that, especially if you are working and you're not making time for yourself. Please try one of these, and I can guarantee you that it will be worth it. Okay, with all of those self-care tips being just shared, I have arrived to the end of this video, and I'm really hoping that you can take away something with you today, that you can start one of these tips that I just shared with you and incorporate it into your daily routines. And I am really looking forward to hearing from it. In the meantime, you can go and check out my previous videos, and I'll see you guys in another one.